Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Purolator Boss oil filter, number PBL30001. And you can get this oil filter at Advanced Auto Parts for $14.29. A very generous viewer whose name is Steven Zamora from San Diego, California sent me this used Boss oil filter. Thanks, Steven. This filter was in service for 10 months, 2,100 miles, before his car died. That's right, he was using this oil filter when his car died. This filter came off of his 1964 Mercury Monterey. Yep, the one with the 390 V8 engine. This vehicle has 35,250 miles on it. The speedometer and odometer still work, so he told me those are the original miles. Also, the engine was rebuilt 10,000 miles ago. The vehicle sits a lot, and he only takes it out on weekends. He was using Valvoline High Mileage Max Life 10W30 synthetic blend oil with Lucas stabilizer when the engine died. Let's see if there's anything unusual inside of this oil filter. So let's get started.
It's just a matter of you gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your inner here, filtration anywhere here.
Okay, so before we open this filter up, let's take a quick look at it. The date code F11G17F1. This is a sticker. Right here, if we look, it says Made in USA. And this filter has 6 elongated inlet holes, silicone drain back valve, about 5 grooves there for the threads, metal core louvers, bypass valve down below, and it has this Purolator gasket. It's ethylene acrylic gasket, which are pretty nice. This one looks pretty thick also. Let's put that to the side for now. And let's open this filter up and see what it looks like. And a little bit of oil. Alright, let's put that, let that drain, put that to the side. And then we got silicone drain back valve. That's just some stamped writing on there. I'll clean it all up, see how that looks afterwards. Alright, the filter element. The oil looks really dark. The metal end caps. I'll put the number of pleats on the screen. Metal crimp seam, kind of crooked. And see if there's anything out of the ordinary. I don't see nothing out of the ordinary. Looks like something caught there a little bit. This filter is a full synthetic media with a micron rating of 99% at 25 microns. It also has a polymer backing on it too. Polymer mesh backing. That looks good. And leaf spring, that's got a nice curve to it. That looks good. Oil in there. Please watch the entire video. While editing this video, I think I found a very good reason why Steven's engine died. I don't see no sludging or anything. Looks like it's got a nice color to it. Although it did look kind of dark here. Okay, let's get some measurements. Get the can first. .56 millimeters thick. Get that focus. 3.53 inches wide. Okay, let's open up this filter media, stretch it out, squeeze it out, stretch it out, and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, this filter goes over my table. And this filter is very long. It's 86.5 inches long. A lot of filter media. Okay, let's get the thickness on this filter media. 0.80 millimeters thick. And actually this filter is very clean. It's got some, it caught some stuff. Let's take a look at that picture right now. So you can see that it caught a few particles, but also there's a lot light spots in this filter media. And let's take a look at this filter up close. So you can see there's really hardly any soot or anything. There's like couple of little particles. There's one, but really not much. This is pretty clean. It's probably one of the cleanest ones I've seen. A little bit there. No metal particles. I was expecting maybe if something went wrong with the engine, maybe there'd be some metal particles, but nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, it's a really clean filter media. One thing I did notice, though, I'll show you in a second. Let's look at the rest of the filter. I noticed that the components, you know, like this end cap, it's dark. Like as if the oil maybe got super hot or something. It darkened everything up. Because everything looks really dark. I mean, usually you can wipe this and it's, you know, it's a lighter color, but it just seems to hold its darkness. And same thing with the, you can see this is all dark. You know, I could wipe it off, but it'd still be dark. Same thing with the core here. That's dark. Let's look at these louvers. You can see they're opened up. Some of them not that great though. See those down below there? But I don't think that would cause a problem. They're opened up. Yeah, that looks good. And this is the mesh backing, polymer mesh backing. Let me put the light back on. This is really strong stuff. Here it is. This was throughout the filter. And the inside, you know, there's no sludging. There's like really not much soot or anything, but everything looks kind of on the dark side. Okay, what I missed earlier was this little piece here. This was inside the can, and I'll put it up on a screen earlier when I was opening up this can. Sometimes when I'm looking through this camera, I don't see as good as when I edit the video. But this looks like a piece of blue silicone. Gasket maker. That's what it feels like and it looks like. I'm wondering if he had some this gasket maker floating around inside of his engine. It could have blocked off a little passageway for a bearing. And that could be what happened. I think I might have found out why his engine went. And I'll tell him that today. But yeah, I'll put it up on the screen right here. That part of the beginning, I'll show you that this was in the can when I first opened this filter up. Alright, so let's go back to the video. And the silicone and drain back valve, that looks nice. So yeah, to me this oil filter looks kind of on the dark side. It's Looks like maybe it overheated, or maybe it spun a bearing and it overheated and got the oil hot. But other than that, I don't see nothing out of the ordinary. What do you guys think about this filter? And again, I want to thank Steven for sending me this oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care. That silicone gasket maker is about 4.34 millimeters wide.